Welcome to the D Struggles YouTube channel. On part 1, we disassembled the front end assembly on the 3800 and the coolant system. Stay tuned, because this time we're yanking the engine. Let's light it up. I'm gonna get y'all an above view. I'm gonna hook you up to the ceiling there, and you guys can look down on me. Oh yeah. Something like that right there. Should be good, right? A good bird's eye view of what I'm doing. Snap that one off. It's not being cooperative.
Perfect.
Gonna use a turkey baster. Some of this spray fluid out of here. That's good enough. It'll save me a little bit of a mess. Out.
Perfect.
I think I pretty much got almost everything except for this wire over here. Yeah. Just gotta get this wire out. Down in there. They say to squeeze this little grommet, pull, which I just did. Got it loose. And then gotta come into here. And I gotta pull this kick panel off. And I should be able to unplug the wire. All right, I pushed it out. I'm gonna start trying to get that engine drop down out of there. I was gonna try to take some bolts out in here in the garage, but yeah, that wasn't, figured I needed to get it out here to do all that. But yeah, I got the engine hoist set up on the crossbar there. Probably leaving the car outside once I get it up, because I have to do all that bunch of other stuff to it. I want to cut a little bit out where that radiator support is so I get the radiator more upright. Yeah. Had the window down when I had it in here just to make it easier to move the steering wheel around and whatnot. And now I'm going to be leaving it outside. So my big objective right now is to get this window closed, just in case it starts raining, because I do not want to have to put a car cover or tape a bag to the side of the car, anything like that. So I'm getting my wire cutters. I'm gonna get some wire. I already got the window switch yanked out, and I'm gonna try to hot wire it to get the window up. Strip these wires, a ground and a positive, and I'm gonna use this battery right here, and I'm gonna try to hot wire this window back up. Alright, so I got my 2 wires hooked up. Got these 2. Alright, so I put this one in here. Those 2. That's making her go down. So let's switch them and see if it goes up. Oh yeah, there we go. Bingo! Cool deal. Awesome. Now I don't gotta worry about my car getting flooded out when it rains. Alright, now that I got that window up, now we're gonna get these jacks under here on both sides. We're gonna jack it up. I was trying to jack it up with this alone, but it looks like it started bending this piece here. I got her all jacked up, lifted up. Now I gotta get under there and get greasy. Man, it's greasy under there. I didn't think it was gonna be so bad, but it is pretty bad. Seems like the rear end's leaking. Either that or it's just from the oil leaking, and it just keeps blasting back. As you can obviously tell, the oil pan's got a pretty good leak. But yeah, seems like the rear's also leaking under there. Possibly the rear seal on the tranny. I don't know. It's a lot more than I intended for. I was just trying to pull the engine out, pop a clutch in and that, which I probably still will do. Might just do all that and say fuck it. But it's just something to play around with, or something I wanted to do, you know, try out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play around with a try out. I'm not looking for perfectness. I'm just looking for some experience in doing a project. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't even know why it means so much to me to do this, but it does. I guess it's just an accomplishment of life that I wanted to succeed in. So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just hoping once I get it all done, it don't blow up on the dyno. I heard these cars are sensitive for tuning. Heard you can't retard the timing too much, and you got to make sure you dump a lot of fuel in. So I just hope whoever I find to do this knows what they're doing. I'll get under here. I'll show you guys what I'm working with here. Yeah, look at all that muck buildup all along the axle, both sides. And over here, got a bunch more. All up in there. All the way to the front. It is coming along. Take a look under there. Yeah, I got the exhaust pipe. I just cut it because I'm not going to be using that anymore. So I really don't care about that. Yeah, I got some wires unplugged. Working on the drive shaft right now. Trying to pull that apart. I got to say, this project, it isn't hard, but it isn't easy either. It's mainly, I guess, it's the state of mind you put yourself in. As long as you got patience, these things come easy. And I don't have much patience, but I got enough, so that's why it's not so hard and it's not so easy for me. But I am getting at it. I am getting it done. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm hacking this exhaust up. Rot it out anyway. There's part of it. Now we gotta get the other part out. Okay. I might have to cut a little more off. Unless I can spin it out of there. Stupid. Got that exhaust out my way. Now hopefully there's one more bolt on the top of that drive shaft. Alright, I got it disconnected, but when I slid it out, the cap came off, and a couple of the little roller pins on the inside of the cap, like there's one here you can see stuck. Unless I can put that pin, that one in, if there's another one that fell out, and get them back in there, I can reuse it, but hopefully that's the case, because I really don't feel like buying another one. Alright, so I just got to take that bolt out here. I literally threaded it back in with 2 threads just to hold it up, and I should be able to slide it out of there. Alrighty, got my Pinto bean can. Pinto bean can. So we can catch the oil, because I didn't drain the tranny. I should have, but I don't know. I'm a lazy bastard sometimes. Wow, that was perfect. Oh, shit. Crap. I guess I should have grabbed the oil pan instead of being a bozo using that, because it was perfect. It landed in there. Attempt 2. Got a little shower there. Little sprinkles on me. Woo. Alright, so all I got left is the 4 bolts for the tranny bracket, the 6 carriage bolts, and the 8 shock tower bolts. And this puppy should be coming down. I'm getting excited though. She's about to be out, baby. I'm gonna be getting her on the stand. Heck yeah. And I can start the fun work, pulling the valve covers off, changing the springs, the retainers. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And maybe even, no. Wait a minute. Before we even take the engine apart, we might do the exhaust manifold or the exhaust header project first, where we're gonna make our own exhaust headers with stock manifolds. Got it up. Got the engine semi out. I forgot to disconnect the master cylinder for the clutch. And over here I snapped the line off. That really sucks, but whatever. And I forgot to disconnect the starter, so that's where I'm at now. Pulling the starter off under here. Oh, and then I'll get that out of the way. And then, yeah, I'll get the rest of the body up. And I'll get her slid out. I got it. I got it disconnected. I got it jacked up. I got the mount set up. A moment of truth right here. Woo! Let me tell you. Woo! All right, so that's what I'm left with. Big old mess under there. Gotta get me some more shop rags, or I should say white t-shirts, because this is what I do with my whites. I wear them till they're nasty, and then I get them even nastier. That's it. I have to say, I'm not the most carefulest person, because I broke shit while taking it apart, which sucks, because now budgeting ain't so much of a budget anymore, because now I got to spend money on parts that I broke. Maybe I should just go to the junkyard and go pull a damn a V8 truck motor out. One of those 5.3s. Let's do a swap. Put the turbos on that motherfucker. Nah, I love my 3800. I wouldn't do that to her. She's already promised the parts. I'm not liking too much how high I have this jacked up. So I am going to re-hook up the engine hoist, and we're gonna lower it back down for safety purposes. One thing nice, because I neglected to do, thank you, GM, for not having a pin through that shifter, because it just slid right out. I mean, it probably would have messed up some shit in there. Ripped that whole boot out, if not so. It just slid right out of that. This is that master cylinder line for the clutch. When I jacked the body up, it yanked it, and then it broke the master cylinder for the clutch up by the, what was that, the brake booster. It sits right under the brake booster. So the line's still fine. This line is in perfect condition. It just snapped it out of the housing. So, well, because I forgot to disconnect this part down here, all I had to do was push this little plastic sheathing in and the fitting all at the same time, and then pull out, which I used a screwdriver to push in that white piece. Just pushed it around and pushed the whole thing in at the same time. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe I needed a new master cylinder anyway. Or maybe I'm just making an excuse because I did something stupid. But whatever. It is what it is. We'll keep moving forward. We'll just have to get a new one. All right, that pretty much sums up part 2. We got the engine out. Yeah, so I'm struggling a little bit on the decision factor of part 3, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Alrighty then. Peace and love. Till next time.